Hi guys, it's Jasmine 1122 here, and this reading is for the Virgos out there for the month of November. I just would like to say thank you guys for all your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here. If you would like a one question email reading from me, I will have all the details in the description box below. And please keep in mind that these are general readings and not everything may resonate. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the Virgos out there for a month of November. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So we have you out here working for the month of November, huh, Virgo? I feel like you are in a place where you know the direction that you want to go and you're putting in the actual work for it. And I feel like you actually enjoy what you do, or even if you may not be exactly happy where you are knowing that every practical step that you take every day is leading you closer to you manifesting the life that you see for yourself. I really feel a very positive energy with this Eight of Pentacles. It's like you know that things are going to take time, so it's no point to really worry or overthink. It's just like, you know what? Let me just do the best I can every day. That's all that I am in control of. And I feel like that is so powerful because a lot of times we be trying to figure out the who, the what, the when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, and that's when we stress ourselves out even more. Maybe you have been working on that because Virgos are very prone to overthinking and being highly critical as well. Maybe that could be the thing that you're working on, trusting the process more and believing more in yourself and letting things naturally unfold for you. And we have the Six of Swords. So also you have moved away from people, places, and things that was a distraction to you or didn't serve you. You took what was necessary, just like this man on this boat who took his woman and the child. That was like, that's all I need to go into my new life. And maybe that's what you have done in your own way. Maybe you cleaned out your friends. Maybe you gotten out relationships. Maybe you left the old job. Whatever the situation may be, I feel like mentally you are in a place where you don't want to have a lot of stuff on your mind, a lot of drama or chaos, and a lot of distractions because you are really in the focused mindset here with the Eight of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Swords. So I feel like for the month of November, Virgo, you are in a wonderful energy, especially with the Ace of Swords. You're going to have a lot of mental clarity, a lot of ideas, big ideas too, with this Ace of Swords about what you're working on and how to make it happen, what people, places, and things that you need to also move towards to make that happen. So not only letting go of situations, but also what direction you need to go in, like making connections with people that may have expertise in what you're trying to do, especially if you're trying to have a business. Let's say that, for example, maybe you've been working on it and you've been networking with people and meeting people that do similar things that you do, and you're moving away from people, places, and things that are not on that same mindset. And maybe by you doing that, you think more clearly, because it just becomes a mess after a point when you are really trying to better your life and the people, places, and things around you just don't get that. And then it becomes a constant, it's like you got to defend yourself, right? It's like you let them do whatever they want to do and you just ask for the same in return. Like, listen, you don't have to agree with what I'm doing. That's fine. But don't try to force me to do what you want me to do because that's what you see fit. So I feel like you're also changing your social circles to be around people who can relate to who you are now and not who you used to be. And another thing I see here, Virgo, is someone could be working very hard to get themselves together, to come towards you with the truth. That's another thing I see here too. So let's see what's going on in these clarifiers. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? We have the Nine of Pentacles. So you've been working on self-love. I feel like November, you're really getting down to that. Maybe recognizing the traumas you have. You know, what are your fears? What are your doubts? And seeing how they may have held you back. So you may be doing a lot of inner work this month too. As I was saying, the Nine of Wands, this is like a wound. You know what I mean? But what I love is, as I said, not letting your wounds or your traumas hold you back. You're actually taking this rod right here and making a new beginning. This is a beautiful energy. I feel like you're transmuting all of this and making it work for your good and using your weaknesses as a strength, using your downfalls in life from a place of empowerment, because every decision that you've made, instead of looking at it and beating yourself up, you're looking at it like it made me stronger, it made me wiser. Like, it's time for me to let these things go and leave all these wands behind and take this one to keep marching forward. And we also have the King of Cups. By you doing that, Virgo, you are in a very stable place when it comes to your emotions. And you may be realizing that. Maybe you don't snap out at people like you used to, or you don't get as frustrated about situations. Like, you take a King of Cups approach. Like, you know what, I'm just going to chill out on that. Like, I don't really feel like going all in my emotions and overthinking and overanalyzing the situation. Like, let me just chill. I feel like November, that's what your main focus is. It's just really working on yourself and what you have going on, which I love. So let's see why the Six of Swords is here. We have the Eight of Wands. Well, rods in this deck. Oh, we have the Empress. Ooh, the Queen of Rods. Okay. So in terms of the situation I said earlier, Virgo, about somebody working on themselves for them to come towards you with the major truth. And I feel like this truth is going to come very unexpected with this Eight of Wands energy. It could also be Sagittarius season. And I feel like this person may express to you. They see you as the Empress and the Queen of Rods here. They're very attracted to you. I feel like all this inner work that you're doing for the month of November, Virgo, you're going to be looking very attractive to people. And people are just going to love your vibe and love your energy. And whoever this person is moving towards you, I feel like they want to express that to you. It could be someone new or old. I don't see any Six of Cups out here. But at the same time, the fact still remains that somebody really wants to express to you, like, hey, I see you as the Empress. I see you as someone who is just, who can bring life out of death. You know what I'm saying? Because of all the experiences you went through, right? And you don't look like what you went through. You learned how to transmute that and to sit and work with your energy, to learn how to stabilize yourself. And with the Queen of Rods, you are also looking and feeling more confident during the month of November. So people are going to want to express that to you. You may have some old people coming towards you or some new people coming towards you. But either way, your vibe, they just are so attracted to that. So let's see why the Ace of Swords is here. We have the Five of Swords here. We have the King of Rods. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So let's see why the Two of Pentacles. Actually, why is the Five of Swords here? What is this conflict? The Two of Swords here. Okay. So, with what I see here, Virgo, with this person that is moving towards you, even though they express how they feel towards you, I feel like they feel very mentally conflicted because they may feel like they wasted too much time. Maybe this person has been overthinking on how to approach you to the fact that they didn't, and the fact that they feel very, oh, we have a match here. We have the king and the queen of rods here. So I feel like this person has been beating themselves up on how to express this to you. And at the same time, I feel like that's what they're tired of. That's what it is. They're really ready to pick a sword, right? This was them not doing any actions. Just like, I'm just going to sit here. But it got to the point where it became unbearable. Part of them is like, just say what you got to say. Like, come on, like, you overthinking it and you putting yourself in mental conflict about it because you not doing nothing. Like, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So if you don't get off the fence and say something, pick a sword, what you want to do, like, or you going to continue to battle with the what if. So this is what's changing, I feel like, with this person, because they are gaining the strength. I feel like they also look at you as a counterpart, whoever this individual is. And maybe that's what intimidated them. Maybe nobody never really made them feel this way, or they didn't look up to someone like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they used to just meeting people and it's kind of like whatever. Until they met you, it's just like, whoo, I actually don't feel so confident moving forward with this. I know I want to be Six of Swords and move myself over, but they're just in this energy where, am I good enough? I feel like this is why this person wasn't saying anything. It's like, even though they're a counterpart to you, it's like you are a weakness to them. Like, they don't know what to say or how to act around you, so they kind of just stood there with the Two of Swords here. But that's changing with this person because I feel like they can't take the mental conflict of not saying what's on their heart. So, Virgo, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I catch you guys next week.